Alright, so this is a video designed around the question that my friend Cora asked me. She said, how do you get it to where it's not very muddy in the bass? You know, so if we're playing a chord up here, that sounds very beautiful, you know, it's nice, you can hear those notes clearly, but you get down to here, it starts to sound a little muddy, especially down here. Alright, so the trick is, first of all, knowing what the first, third, and fifth is of the chord. So if you're playing a C chord, that's the first, the third, and the fifth, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to double that root, double the first, and so we're going to come over here and play an octave like that, so that you're playing C on top and C on bottom, and then remove the third, and now you're just playing the first, the fifth, and then the first on the top, right? So now, let's do that in the left hand, first, fifth, and first. Now when I jump this down, it doesn't sound quite as muddy, or down here. Even down there is not so bad. So if I'm going, for instance, let's just use Let It Be by the Beatles. So if I do it without doing that, and I play the thirds, it sounds... It's very blocky, it's not very good. So just by removing the third, it cleans it up a lot. So this is what it sounds like at that point. I mean, your key here in the left hand is mostly to provide the bass notes, you know. So even if I just did one hand, one finger. When you think of a bass player, you're kind of mimicking a bass player in your left hand, and the bass player is just doing one note at a time. So, but on the piano you have a little more range to be kind of melodic with it. So now, instead of just 1 and 5, let me double what I'm playing down here. So there's the G, and now I'm going to play the G up top, right? And if I go 1, 5, 1, I do that all the time. The difference, I mean, I messed up in the melody, but you see the difference there. Now you have those octaves to play with when you're going down, stepping down, that kind of thing. Right? And then you can just play with the rhythm. You know, do that and then add something on the top. Or you can even add the third at this point, and I wouldn't recommend adding the third very much. You know, personally, I just don't like it. You can play the ninth. There. Well, I played the wrong chords, but you get the picture. While we're on the topic, I'll just say that stylistically I use the pedal a lot, and you know, when you hit that G and the pedal's down, you don't have to stay over there. Now that note is going, so you can come up here. And you see how very little I actually stay down here. I just kind of jump there and come back here. So one of those exercises you might do is just jump back and forth between octaves. You know, it's very helpful to do that in both hands too. So, any questions, just leave a comment for me on the Facebook page at Jump Off the Page Piano, or email me at acgrall@gmail.com. I'll be happy to answer that for you.